Hey guys, welcome to Ernest Fishing. I am as always the bass man Ernest Cole, and today we've got another tackle craft video for you. Today we're going to be making this. This is the Weedless Wacky Jig head. So let me take you guys along. I'm going to show you how to pour this and how to make these. So come on. Alright guys, to make this jig head, you're going to need a couple of things. Like I said in the previous episode, if you've not watched that, I'll leave a link either up above or below, and you guys can go check that episode out as well. But there are a couple of things you're going to need for this. First off, you're going to need the mold. This is the Wacky Jig Head mold. It's from Do It. It is the WCK-5-AWG. This makes a weedless version of a Wacky Jig Head mold. This particular mold comes in 5 sizes. You got 16th, 3/32, 8, 3/16, and a quarter. Personally, me, I always use the 1/16. A couple of more things you're going to need are the hooks. This particular jig head fits 2 sizes of hooks. You can fit a number 6 or you can fit a number 2. Me personally, I like a number 2 hook. It's a little bit bigger, but it's not too big to where it's, you know, still not a wacky rig jig head. Also, you're going to need an insert for the wire guards. This is the Weed Wire Guard WWG-12. These come 100 to a pack. So like, you know, the hooks come 100 to a pack as well. So you can make a lot of jig heads with these. I won't go over all the particulars that I did in the previous video as far as what kind of materials you need, the pots, the lead, the shears. If you guys want to go back and watch that, you can. I got a little bit more detailed on what you're going to need for that. But to make this jig head, it's as simply as taking your lead, your mold, inserting your hook, and then inserting your wire weed guard. Alright, once you've got all that in there, close your mold. You want to be sure you hear that click, because that tells you that you got no gaps in here, your wire is in place, your hook is in place, and you're ready to pour. Next step we do is we just want to come over here and pour. That's going to leave you with a little bit of overflow. That's okay. That's a real small jig head that I poured there. But that's what you want. You want to be sure to get all that lead in there. Now you want to let that set for just a second to kind of let it cool down. Open your mold. And there you have it. You've got yourself a wireless wacky jig head. Next thing you want to do is take your shears and kind of follow the contour of that ball head, and you clipped it off nice and neat. Now what I like to do next is take a file, just kind of go around the contours of the head to where it's nice and slick. There's no burrs, there's no rough spots, and you've got yourself a jig head that's ready to fish. Now guys, after you make these jig heads, you can paint them, put some eyes on them, you can powder coat them, however you like. A lot of times I'll powder coat these or I'll paint them, just depends on if I've got any materials handy. I like to powder coat them. It kind of gives it a tougher exterior. Paint won't chip off. But if you do powder coat, make sure that you clean this eye or you'll create a rough spot in there that will cut your line inadvertently, because you're going to be using light line with this. But, you know, it's really up to your own imagination what you do with these once you get them done. A lot of times I'll leave them plain like this and just go on out and fish them just with a bare jig head. It's whatever you want to do, whatever your imagination tells you. Man, I got a little Bob Ross on that one. Alright guys, there you have it. That is the way to pour a weedless wacky jig head. I'll get that out in a minute. That's a mouthful. But this is another one of those things that I like to do during the wintertime when the weather's nasty, and it'll give you a good opportunity to kind of get caught up on your tackle, organize your tackle, make some more if you need some. But I enjoy making my own tackle. Like I said in the last episode, it's something I've really gotten into and I really enjoy. But if you guys, you know, something you're interested in, go check out Do It Molds and get you guys a couple of molds and try it out for yourself. But once you do, I'm going to tell you, it is addictive, and you will make a ton of these things before you know it. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Please, please, please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up, and hit that little bell. It'll tell you when I upload another video, so you guys can see when I make some tackle, or you know, take you on a fishing trip with me, or whatever I may be doing. I try to film as much as possible. But with that being said, thank you guys once again for all the support. Thank you guys for watching. I'm the Bassman Ernest Cole, and we'll see you guys down the road.